So, okay, time for some real talk. No fancy jump cuts, no comedy, no crazy words thrown in. Most of you guys know when I'm being, when I'm doing comedy and when I'm not. Most of you do. Some of you apparently don't, but that's okay. Just I'm here to address what's going on social media right now. For all of you who hadn't heard, I got word that I will not be getting stage time of any kind at Anthrocon this year. Now, the reason that I wanted to put that out there, obviously, is for anyone who was expecting to come see a show from me at Anthrocon. You guys need to know, because I don't want you, lining up and driving from however far away to see a show of mine that's not going to be there. So you guys need to know that I'm not, going to be doing a show at Anthrocon this year. A lot of you have been asking about Kage, what his stance is on this. All I can say about that is that Kage supported me. He wanted me there this year. He wanted me on stage doing my show and at the charity event. But he was outvoted by the board of directors. A lot of people think it's Kage's con. He can, do what he wants to. He does not rule that con with an iron fist. There is a system. And in this particular case, he was outvoted. So I will have no show at Anthrocon this year. So don't expect that. I have not been given the reason or reasons why I was not given a show this year. It could be a lot of things. It could be the fact that I'm just getting old and stale and nobody wants to see my comedy anymore. It could be the fact that maybe my show wasn't shown enough support in, I don't know, some polls or something that they did. I have no idea. It was hinted at me that the main reason that there's no show for me this year is because of some tweets that I made back during the inauguration, this last election, when Trump was being inaugurated, that I made regarding free speech. I made a couple of tweets saying that people should not be violent in response to speech. Basically, I advocated free speech for a little while. I made a few tweets about that. And that is apparently being seen as Nazi speak. And it seems that the board of directors of Anthrocon are afraid that I'm going to get on stage and do Nazi speak in preaching, which I've never done before in my life. I'm not a Nazi. I've never have done that. But that is apparently the fear, which is why I don't have any stage time this year, because apparently I advocated for free speech and I am now a Nazi for that. There are several other reasons I've seen pop up. I've seen this quote pop up a lot, where I say that people who commit suicide over mean tweets or mean text messages deserve to be dead. And then people turn this around and say, "Oh my God, people is asking people to kill themselves." Almost like if I'd said people who go out drunk and get into a car accident deserve to be in a car accident. Oh my God, Tu is telling people to go out and get in car accidents. They're twisting it around, making it sound like I told people to kill themselves, when what I said was, when people have already killed themselves because of text messages, then they deserve that. Two different things, but, I've seen this one a lot. This one I didn't even get for a while, apparently. I made a joke about Detroit. I used to live in Detroit, and a lot of people there, not the brightest people in the world. So I saw this, missing human link thing, and I made a kind of an indication that, well, those those people are in Detroit because I'm critical of Detroit. It's not a great place. But then a bunch of SJWs got a hold of this and said, oh my goodness, but Detroit is 80% black. So 2 said this about black people. So 2 doesn't like black people. So that means 2 is a racist. So this is suddenly a racist joke now. The another one I've seen is people pulling up this picture of my character dressed as a Nazi. Proof 2 is a Nazi right there. And what they don't know and don't care to know is that that is the DVD cover from a show at a convention where the entire point of that whole convention that year was making fun of Nazis. It was in Germany, for God's sake. But no, that here's a drawing of his character as a Nazi, therefore he's a Nazi. So I've been removed. Now, I have not been, some people out there saying that I've been banned or blocked. I haven't been banned from Anthrocon. I haven't been blocked from Anthrocon. I'm still free to go there. I don't have stage time. So I can't get on stage and I can't do my show. So let's get out there. Let's get that out there. Also, there are some people who are saying things like, we should boycott or we should, protest, disrupt things. I don't support any kind of protest or disruption for Anthrocon this year at all. Please don't do that. That's not going to solve anything, and it's going to wind up causing a lot of difficulties for a lot of people who have nothing to do with this. So don't disrupt anything, please, at Anthrocon. Just my only intention is to let you know that I'm not going to have a show there. Don't expect me to have a show there. And that's pretty much it. If you disagree with the Anthrocon board and you think I should have a show there or should have had a show there, the best thing that you can do is write to someone on the Anthrocon board. Probably the best one is the programming director, and tell them that you think I should have had a show, or ask them why I didn't get one. And when you find out, let me know for sure, because I'm not entirely sure. Either way, Anthrocon show or not, I am going to be here every day, continuing to do the videos that I do, like I always do, and I'm going to let the SJWs and the haters just hate. They want to hate. They don't want to know the truth. It is an ideology. It's a religion. Because one thing that religion does, it needs to survive, is to be able to push away current knowledge or facts. That's something that religion has to do to survive as a religion. And right now, there are people who would rather be outraged with me than know the truth. If you try to show them the truth, then they will push it away because they don't want that. They want to be outraged. It's their entertainment. So there's nothing really that can be said right now. There's no logic or reason that anybody's going to be able to say to them that is going to make them change their minds. They're in a hateful ideology, and they just enjoy hating. So that's the way it's going for now. Perhaps, I hope, and I know that some of the people with Anthrocon do hope, that if at some point the political climate changes, I'll be back on stage at Anthrocon, and when there's not a vocal minority of people pointing at me and calling me a Nazi, which will eventually happen. And then at that point, perhaps I can rejoin Uncle Kage on stage and see you there again, hopefully. I would very much enjoy that. But for now, we're just gotta write it out and see what happens. Um, don't please don't throw any hate at Anthrocon or hate at anyone for this. I mean, when you think about it, the reason that this has happened in the first place is because of unjustified hate and outrage. And we don't want to spread hate. That's something we don't want to do. So don't let other people's hate cause you to hate, because then it's just spreading, and we don't need that. We don't want that to happen. So no hating, just accept it for what it is, and don't worry, because here on my channel you'll continue to see me all the time. So that's it for now, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye bye.